I've put together the 4 best Claymore decks in Clash Royale, and these are the best 4 I've put together to date by far. The evolutions have made these decks so good, and a lot more variation is possible with the evolutions. So let's go ahead and get started on the 4 best decks for Claymores in Clash Royale. Before we get started, I want to actually talk to a lot of my returning viewers, a lot of my subscribers that have been wondering where I've been. I've not been good about talking to you guys and responding to comments. I've been very focused on sports and on school. My high school soccer season just ended. It's my last year, and I really wanted to just put everything I had into that. Now that it's over, I'm going to be back on YouTube grinding as much as possible. There's going to be so many videos rolling out. I have so many ideas that are going to be coming along. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys for a second, let you guys know what I was doing, because normally I don't do this in my videos, but a lot of people actually care, and it feels pretty good. But as always, make sure you hit that sub button before we get into this video, and make sure you hit the like button as well. Can we hit 300 likes on this video? I would really appreciate it. And let's get back into the video. Deck number 1 is actually going to be focusing on the Barbarian Evolution, which I know aren't used that much, but I actually really like this deck. With the evolved Barbarians, it's just the Lava Loon deck with the Barbarians. A lot of people know this. It's an old deck. It's been used for quite a while, and I love using it. Really good deck to use in your duel. I prefer using it like second or third, depending on what decks are used before by the opponent. And if I don't want to, I can always save it for an extra mode, which is really good. Going on to the second deck, we have the RG deck. Normally, I would recommend using Evolved RG. I haven't unlocked the evolution, so I'm using the Evolved Skeletons, but either one really works. I do think Evolved RG is better. But yeah, this deck, especially right when the evolution came out, was so strong. You already know how strong it was. The third deck is going to be the Hog EQ deck with the Evolved Firecracker. I just love using this deck. Even though the Evolved Firecracker isn't as good as it once was, I still think it is an unbelievably good card. And if you don't have the Mighty Miner for this deck or any champions, I would recommend just going with Valkyrie. This last deck actually starts the Evolved Knight, which I don't have myself, because I really just focus on a few decks when I'm pushing ladder. And this is what we got. We have the Evolved Knight, but we have a Drill Wallbreaker deck. I love these decks so much, dude. You have the Guards on defense, Guards, Fire Spirit, Bomber, and you have the Wallbreaker Kite on defense as well, with the Tesla being OP. You love that Knight being on defense and the Knight on offense. Putting it in front of those Wallbreakers with the evolution is insane. You have the Poison to help with your Goblin Drill and also on defense. Overall, just an insane deck. This deck is like really good, a really good control deck. So I would recommend this deck also to be used a lot of the time in duel. All of these decks can be used in duel, and they all could be used in extra modes. They're all just really good versatile decks. And yeah, these are the 4 decks that I recommend using, and let's go ahead and hop into the gameplay. Alright, hopping into this duel, I think for my first deck, I'm going to go with my favorite, being the Hog Rider Cycle deck. We'll see how we can do against Malkavian. I think's how you say it. I'm not really sure not really for sure if that's how you say his name, but we'll see. He's going to start with the Royal Ghost and an Ewiz. Interesting start. I think I'm just going to go with a Mighty Miner in the middle here. I can pull a Royal Ghost. Beautiful. Kill everything. Go with bandits on the bandit. Or no, go with goblins on the bandit. Beautiful. We got this Firecracker ready. I think I'm just going to wait and get my elixir back. I can just use a berry tower right here. And that actually doesn't pull the battle ram, which is a mistake I'm making because I haven't been playing much in the past couple months. That's just what happens when I'm focusing on other stuff. But now that I'm back, you know, we're about to be getting a lot of dubs, and I'm not gonna just wait to start getting dubs. It's gonna happen right now. We're gonna get some good chip damage with this Firecracker, and yeah, it's going to be a bridge spam deck. I don't really want anything to die here. Oh, that's not really what I wanted whatsoever, but luckily the Mighty Miner won't get a hit from this P.E.K.K.A. The only annoying thing is how much damage the Magic Archer did to my tower, but overall we're up quite a bit of damage, so that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna go with the Hog here. I don't really hate this play for me whatsoever. Yeah, go with a berry tower right here. We can kill everything. Beautiful. And we're up about 800 damage. It's looking really good right now, actually. I'm feeling pretty in control of this game. I'm just going to go with the Ice Spirit here, get myself the Mighty Miner down. Just had to cycle to the Mighty Miner, wasn't really trying to do too much there with the Ice Spirit, besides cycle. And I'm assuming he just goes Ewiz in the middle. No big deal. No reason to use my ability here, just kind of let it die. I can go with the Firecracker in the back, and we kill this Ewiz pretty easily. He gets no hits on my tower. I'm going to go with the Hog Rider here. And then pre-log as well on this P.E.K.K.A. Wasn't a great log, but it's fine.
Still force out a predictable push. I can get this Ice Spirit down here. And we can get goblins on this battle ram. He's getting no value with his magic archer whatsoever, which is exactly what we want. We get this bandit to be dead against the mighty miner. We can log this. We can go with the Hog Rider here. And I'm going to EQ on all of this. I actually kind of like this play for me. We get a lot of damage with the firecracker, which is perfect. Log all of this. Everything's dead. And we can cycle back to another hog. We can go with a bomb tower in the middle. We should actually get multiple hits. This Hog Rider is pretty much taking down his tower. We can kind of just cycle EQ when we get the chance. I don't want to force it though. Go with the Mighty Miner in the middle of all of it. Gonna ability and then goblins. Log everything as well. And that's beautiful. Berry tower right here. Gonna Ice Spirit on all of this. Beautiful. I think he was expecting a hog, so he just put a P.E.K.K.A waiting for it, but I was luckily not ready to place the hog down there. I didn't really want to overcommit. Let's get a quick log down here. Go with the hog here. And I'm going to actually put a firecracker behind this. Get myself a lot of value here. We can go with goblins in the middle. All of this. I'm gonna let that Royal Ghost do its thing. Just gotta get one more EQ down, it'll be GG. So let's go ahead and get that EQ down, get the win. Was just playing some safe defense.
Really easy win against P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. I'm trying to think of what I want to use next based off of that information. Probably gonna go with RG here. He has a P.E.K.K.A that he's already used. He hasn't used any buildings, but I just don't like playing against P.E.K.K.A, so you know it's always nice not having to deal with that. Not a great starting cycle for us whatsoever, but it is what it is. We'll go with the Royal Ghost on the right side. And it's also nice being level 15, him being level 14, making it a little bit easier for us. Go with the Phoenix in the back. And we actually get a hit off with the Royal Ghost here, which is really nice. I think I'm just going to throw a fireball on this firecracker. Not really much we need to use it on. We're going to be playing against the deck we just used. Except he's not going to have the Mighty Miner. So that's good. Can go with the Fisherman right here. I'm actually not very good with using the Fisherman right, so hopefully we can fix that. Didn't use it right there either, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's going to go with the Berry Tower, I assume. Oh, he's using Cannon, actually, which is interesting. And we can kill all of this with the Royal Ghost to get a lot of damage with this Royal Giant. And he's defending the Fisherman on the other side, which is actually kind of interesting in my opinion. He's got a lot of damage here. Gonna use my skeletons on this. Then Fisherman. I don't know what the correct play is there. I'm just gonna E-Spirit here. Take no damage because he really doesn't have anything else to push with. So I don't really hate this play from us. And now we can kind of just let all this attack the tower, right? Like, I'm glad. See, a lot of you already know that I'm not that good at the game, so it is really helpful to know that you guys don't have high expectations because this gameplay isn't amazing, but you can see the decks are just good enough to where I can win most of the time, which is always good. Am I gonna use an RG on defense? Yes. Am I crazy? Yes. But I'm chilling, getting that King Tower activation. I'm just gonna use Evolved Skeletons here. Oh, that might not be good, actually. We go with the Phoenix up high. Just kind of want to force him to do something. Get the Royal Ghosts. Okay, this was not what was supposed to happen. I really am doing a very bad job of maintaining the lead right now. Go here, he gets no hits on this. Perfect, and we can pre-snowball. Oh my goodness, that snowball was disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, the pre-snowball on the skeletons was pretty dirty. Just gonna go with the Fisherman here. And we can pull the Hog to the King Tower. Or not. I actually just don't know how to pull the Hog with that. Like, that's just unbelievable how bad I am at this game. But what we can do is actually kill his tower, which is always great. And yeah, we get 2 towers down. Even if you got the first tower, it would have been no big deal. We would have won either way. And it's a quick 2-0 dub in the duel, so we're gonna go ahead and move on
to the extra battles. I guess we'll do sudden death just because it's a little bit quicker. And we're going to go ahead and start with the Lava Hound deck. I like the Lava Hound deck when it's double elixir or triple elixir. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to have a good game here with Lava Hound. I actually rarely use Lava Hound whatsoever. I just put these decks together, so I haven't used this Lava Hound deck yet. Or at least recently. I've played it before, but very little amount. I'm going to start with Skelly Drags in the back. Get a miner down, get some quick damage. And Barbarians are perfect in this scenario. And just throw some arrows down here. Beautiful. Zap the Marcher. And that's a great start. Great start. I'm thinking I can just go with the Lava Hound in the back here. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't really have a problem with what's going on right now. Go with Baby Drags, or Skelly Drags right here. And there we go. That should be good. We're going to go ahead and get the balloon here. I've got this miner ready. There we go. And zap everything. Balloon should get a hit. There we go. Might get one more as well. That's beautiful. It's exactly what we wanted to see. And I'm just going to go Skelly Drags, Barbarians here. Should be good. I'm going to have to throw arrows down for sure though. That Firecracker is going to get a lot of value. It's alright though. He's definitely going to try and get something in front of this Firecracker, so I'm going to go with Miner. He doesn't try to actually, which I'm surprised about. Maybe the Miner will get a hit though. Doesn't. It's alright. We're going to go with Lava Hound in the back, which might be a little risky. Okay, we're going to do Skelly Drags, and we're going to zap all of this. Beautiful. This Marcher shouldn't get any value, which is perfect. I can go with an Inferno Dragon right here. Then I can go with the Balloon. Should be able to just kill everything pretty easily. This Inferno Dragon's going to go absolutely crazy. Can Miner on this Marcher. We're going to go behind it here. Not really much I think you can do in this situation. We're going to zap. And boom. What a great win. Dominant win with Lava Loon and the Barbarians. Didn't really get to display the Evil Barbarians that much, but at the end of the day, the deck is just really good in general. So we got a win. Can we go 4-0 today? I actually don't know if I've went 4-0 in a Clan Wars video before, which is kind of embarrassing, but today might be the day because I really like this last deck, and we're going to be going in with Goblin Drill Wall Breakers with the Knight. I wish we had the evolution for the Knight so I could display it, but it is what it is. I also just realized I don't even know if I have Evo Barbarians. Was I showing off Evo Barbarians? Like, did I even actually have them? I don't remember if I actually have the evolution. It's just kind of embarrassing if I don't, which I feel like I might not, but yeah, actually, I don't know. I feel like I don't, so that's yeah, I definitely don't. What am I? Sorry, guys, I don't really know what I'm thinking right now. Okay, so let's go with the Goblin Drill on this side here. I'm gonna go with Wall Breakers as well. I should be able to get a hit off with one of these Wall Breakers, right? I don't. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the Knight here. I don't really have a great defense for a lot of air units, which isn't fun. Oh, okay, so the Mega Knight, everything locked on. This is really just not what we were looking for. So that's not good at all. He does go Golem here, so I'm gonna go with Wall Breakers. Barry in the back. Alright. Force out some elixir. We're gonna cycle. We're gonna cycle. Alright, we're gonna go deep here on this. Barry here. Oh, and I didn't tank the flying machine in time, so we're gonna take the L. Of course, we're not gonna go 4-0. It's really difficult with this deck when there's a lot of air units, which is pretty much the only counter to this deck. And of course I sold the bag on the 4-0. It is what it is. We took the L with that deck. I wish I got to display it a little bit better, but it is what it is. Took the L. And honestly, I think it's a successful first recording back. I hope you guys are liking the setup, by the way. Got the new logo. I got some vinyls behind me, which are kind of fire. I'm gonna get some like Clash Royale plushes and stuff. I got an Angry Bird and a Fall Guy like behind me right now. I don't know if you can see that. I just think it's kind of fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Those are the best decks in Clan Wars for Clash Royale right now. Can we hit 300 likes on this video to make sure we get the next part out for the next season? Love you guys to death, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.